As if the wine, food, architecture, and hospitality weren't enough reason to visit. Welcome to MojoTravels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most beautiful beaches in Italy. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to MojoTravels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of Italy's most picturesque stretches of coastline, from rocky to sandy, from north to south. Number 10. Scala dei Turchi, Sicily. Famous for its unusual terrain, Scala dei Turchi in southwest Sicily is a brilliantly white rocky cliff that contrasts beautifully with the deep blue water below. Its name translates to Stairs of the Turks due to the distinct ridging in the stone that forms a natural staircase of sorts. Here, you'll find people sunbathing on the smooth white rock and wandering the otherworldly ridges to find the perfect photo op. For those who prefer to appreciate the view from the shoreline rather than above, there's also a beautiful stretch of sandy beach at the base of the cliff. Number 9. Atrani, the Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast is a region of Italy that requires very little introduction. This stretch of mountainous coastline has long been a haven for the rich and famous, a luxury holiday destination for those willing to shell out extra cash for the breathtaking vistas and exclusive experience. But we've got a secret for you. If you plan ahead and stay at one of the smaller towns, you can avoid the crowds and get by on a smaller budget than in the more popular Positano. Located just east of Amalfi, arguably the second most popular destination in the area, Atrani feels understated and delightfully off the radar. But it has all of the quintessential charms one looks for in an Amalfi Coast beach holiday. Boasting incredible views, charming colorful homes, and pristine sand, minus the crowds, Atrani is Amalfi's best-kept secret and a beach lover's delight. Number 8. Torre Guaceto, Puglia. The Aragonese Tower is historic and definitely worth a visit, but if we're being honest, people come here for the beach first and the tower second. Located on the heel of the boot that is Italy, Torre Guaceto is one of the most beautiful beaches in the Puglia area, which is quickly establishing a reputation as a must-visit region of Italy. Part of a larger nature marine reserve, the Torre Guaceto beach is pristine. Located between the cities of Ostuni and Brindisi, this breathtaking stretch of Adriatic coastline boasts a dreamy, uninterrupted beach backed by grassy sand dunes. Just don't expect the resort treatment, as this is a nature preserve first and a public beach second. Number 7. San Fruttuoso, Liguria. San Fruttuoso is a criminally underrated and oft overlooked little beach in Liguria, the northwestern coastal region of the country near Genoa. Because of its breathtaking landscape, San Fruttuoso is often rightfully compared to Cinque Terre. This secluded little bay is accessible only by foot or ferry, and the tiny pebbly beach is backed by a historic abbey dating back roughly 1,100 years. The beach, surrounded by greenery, feels utterly lost in time in the best possible way, making it the perfect place to relax. But below the surface, adventure awaits in the form of the famous Christ of the Abyss statue, a bronze of Jesus completely submerged in water that makes for a once-in-a-lifetime diving experience. Number 6. Follonica Beaches, Tuscany. With its golden rolling hills, instantly recognizable cypress trees, mouth-watering cuisine, stunning architecture, and artistic legacy, Tuscany has a lot to offer. So much so, in fact, that most people don't even consider making a trip to the beach during their time there, which is really a shame. Along the Tuscan coast, there are actually dozens of beach towns, but the beaches in and around the town of Follonica are arguably the most alluring of the bunch. What tends to surprise visitors the most is the fact that these are such classic beaches. You could confuse them for Florida or California if it weren't for the surroundings. Clear, calm water and soft sand await. And with 4 beaches to choose from, each with their own subtle differences, it's easy to find your own little slice of waterfront paradise. Number 5. Spiaggiarosa, Sardinia. Budelli Island is a part of the Maddalena archipelago in northern Sardinia, and though the island is technically uninhabited, it gets a fair amount of attention every year because of this incredible natural gem of a beach. Spiaggiarosa gets its name from the light pink sands of its shoreline, which, when met by the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, is enough to take your breath away. The sand is colored by the local marine fossils and coral in the area. In fact, the beach used to be even more pink, but tourists kept taking home souvenirs, robbing the beach of its namesake sand. As such, the beach is now off-limits, but day trips to the island are permitted to let people appreciate the beach from a respectful distance. Number 4. Chitara, the Amalfi Coast. As previously discussed with Atrani, the Amalfi Coast is gorgeous, but it's quick to become crowded and is not for those on a tight budget. At least in Chitara, however, you get more space, calm, and opportunity for rest and relaxation away from the masses. Located at the eastern end of the Amalfi Coast, Chitara remains true to its fishing roots. And unlike Positano, where one can pay a small fortune for an exceedingly mediocre meal, Chitara is known for its incredible local cuisine. Despite its modest size, Chitara actually has a few beaches to choose from, including Porto di Chitara and nearby Lagno, but Marina di Chitara is by far the most picturesque. With a tower at one end and backed by the picturesque homes and trademark green mountains of the Amalfi Coast, this is a beach that's hard to forget. Number 3. San Vito lo Capo, Sicily. There is a lot to squeeze into an Italian vacation, so much so that most travelers do not make it to the south the first time around. And that's a real shame because in addition to its distinct culture, Sicily has got some truly beautiful beaches. Having been deemed Italy's top beach destination multiple times in TripAdvisor's end-of-year Traveler's Choice Awards, San Vito lo Capo's reputation precedes it. As such, it can get a little crowded during peak season. But even at its busiest, this beach is a pleasure to visit. It boasts crystal waters and fine sand. Once a sleepy island fishing village, San Vito lo Capo is now one of the most popular resort destinations in the area, but the town somehow maintains much of its old-timey charms. Plus, the backdrop of Monte Monaco makes the whole thing picture perfect. Number 2. Tropea Calabria. Located at the tip of the toe of the boot, admittedly off the beaten path for most international tourists, Tropea is a breathtaking town of cobblestone streets and dramatic clifftop homes. It's said to have been founded by Hercules himself. And of Tropea's many selling points, its shoreline is without a doubt the most compelling. Tropea boasts 2.5 miles of uninterrupted beach. We're talking immaculately clean, soft, white sandy shores backed by cliffs, colorful homes, and rolling green hills. Plus pristine turquoise water and a dramatic hilltop monastery, Santa Maria dell'Isola. The shoreline is subdivided into a few different beaches, but Marasusa is the crowning jewel. Number 1. Cala Golorizze, Sardinia. Cala Golorizze's unique beauty attracts visitors from far and wide. The beach itself is minuscule and is made up of a mixture of soft golden sand and small white pebbles, but its surroundings more than make up for the modest footprint. Accessible only by boat or via a footpath, Cala Golorizze is both a natural monument of Sardinia and an Italian national monument. In order to help preserve it and protect it from over-tourism, there's an entrance fee of €6 and a cap of 300 visitors per day. The beach was created by a 1962 landslide, and the rocky surrounding area makes for quite the dramatic setting. Cala Golorizze's two most eye-catching features are the natural stone arch at one end of the bay and the towering stone monolith that rises above the bay. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MojoTravels. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.